Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Tiffany Lavery, Public Relations Manager at VTech. Thanks for joining us again, Tiffany.
Well, thanks for having me, Fred.
Well, some new toys announced recently at the Toy Fair New York. And a lot of them have the techie side, which is what we would expect to find from VTech and your Leapfrog brand as well. Let's start out by talking about a new camera you've got coming out for kids. VTech really has a pretty rich history when it comes to kids cameras.
Yeah, absolutely. We do. We've had a lot of success. In fact, on our VTech side, what we pride ourselves in doing really well is taking some of those, what we would call adult technologies, and aging them down in a really kid-friendly and safe way. Because, kiddos see their parents doing things, whether it be their smartwatches or their cameras, and they want to do them too. And we're really excited about the Kidizoom Creator Cam because we did some research, and if you ask kids today what they want to be, it used to be like a firefighter, superhero, things like that. And now the number one answer is that they want to be a social media influencer or a YouTube star.
Oh, no.
And so it's very relevant. So we wanted to make sure that we offered that play pattern, if you will, in a kid-safe way. So the Kidizoom Creator Cam is a high-definition video camera kit. It offers everything a kid would need to be the star of their own videos, but again, in that safe and age-appropriate way. It comes with a green screen, which is really, really fun, and kids see the other stars online using green screens. They know how to use that technology. And then on the camera, there's 20 different animated backgrounds. So you can pick whether you're running from a dinosaur or you're swimming in the ocean, and then you have your green screen behind you and you're like in that scene, which is really magical and fun for kiddos. But there's also some basic video editing capabilities. And of course, you can just use it as a regular video camera. It also comes with a mini tripod, which converts into a handle that kiddos can use. And then there's a flip-up camera lens for selfie mode, so they can watch themselves videotape themselves. And what's really, really great about this whole thing is that kids are going to love it. They're going to love to act out and play in the way that they see these kids on YouTube and things like that. But it's the parents are really the gatekeepers. There's nowhere that the videos are going to go unless parents use a USB to upload them to a computer or send them to grandma and grandpa. Everything is contained on the camera. And you can, there is a micro SD slot that you can expand the memory if you would like. But essentially, there's no Wi-Fi connection. It's very, very kid safe.
And this is strictly video, right? This is not a still camera at all?
No, it's strictly video. Yep, it is a video camera. The price is $59.99. You get the green screen, you get the handle, and you get a little wristlet that keeps it on their wrist. It's a really great price point for everything that it offers.
And that's arriving when?
That one's coming out in July and August, like our fall time frame, right before the holiday.
Terrific. Sounds like a lot of fun. Then you've got some new products coming out that are smart and tie in with I think a Netflix series.
Yeah, that's a really big priority for us this year. We're so excited. So we launched, and I know you're familiar with our GoGo Smart Wheels line. We launched it in 2012. It's had a wonderful following. But what's really exciting is that this year we partnered with Netflix and Cuckoo Studios, which are some designers from the backgrounds of Pixar. And we've taken our GoGo Smart Wheels vehicles, and they created an episodic content that is aired in January on Netflix. It essentially follows the life of little Corey Carson, who is a preschool little car, and he lives in Bumperton Hills, and he has all of these very relatable situations to kids in the age range, which is like 2 to 5. So he has like an oil spill, which is he wets himself, or he has his first day of Montessori school, which is preschool. He also has this tag along little sister, and all of it's really great because like my little boy is 3 and he watches it and he just belly laughs because it's so relatable for him. He also has the tag along little sister. So New content actually just dropped yesterday, March 1st. And so it's really exciting. When it first launched in January, we had all of these people clamoring on social media, asking us, like, where is the product? We want product. And we were so excited at Toy Fair to announce that it is launching. It's coming March 20th to Target for the spring launch. We have an array of SKUs that are coming out for spring that range from $8.99 vehicles that have our technology that everyone's used to seeing in that play pattern, but then also into play sets. They have that technology of the smart points. We also have some new technology called play zones, where when you run the car across, it will trigger different responses, and those go up to $24.99 for the spring. And then in the fall, we're going to be having even Corey's house. It's the big play set. It's the holiday item, and that one's going to range to $39.99. But the whole line is 2+ for age grade, and there should be something in that line for everyone.
And do you need to have a tracker to use these, or how does it work?
No, the technology is within. So if you just bought the cars, we know that the show is going to really intrigue kiddos. They want to follow Corey Carson and his different friends and his little sister. And so when you buy the car itself will, the $8.99 cars will have technology in them. You can press on their light up faces and they'll have their voice from the show. But then the play sets are also, you can buy those and they will be able to role play things that they watch during the show. So for example, in spring, we're launching with a Freddy's Firehouse. And that's based on one of the episodes. So they can role play with the play sets or they can just play with the cars.
It sounds like lots of fun. And the pricing is pretty affordable too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. A range. In the fall, once everything's out, it will range from $6.99 to $39.99.
Terrific. And then you've got something called the Mila's Sparkling Friends coming out on the VTech side.
So last year we launched Mila, the magical unicorn, and we had some great success with her. She's got this wonderful color play that was really, really popular for little ones this year. And we wanted to expand on that offering with a more giftable and collectible price point. So we're launching a line of 6 fantastical characters. There's unicorns, there's these little foxes, peacocks. They're really cute and very magical looking, and they have this same color play. You can customize their horn or their eye color or their wing color. They also have some great mechanical play. Each one is a different effect. But again, $14.99, great price point, very giftable and collectible. We're really, really excited about those too. So 6 of them coming out.
Let's turn to the Leapfrog side of the company. Tell us what's new there.
Sure. For our Leapfrog line, we've had quite a bit of success with our learning plush, whether it be for the really little ones learning different body parts, or a reading assistance plush, which is really great. But this year we're going to be launching something called the Speak and Learn Puppy. It's $29.99 and for 12 months plus. Her name is Bailey, and when you turn her on, she's amazing because she comes right to life. She has these big floppy ears and they go flapping. So they're right away. It's very intriguing. She's very engaging. But what's great about her is that she encourages conversation. So when you talk to her, she's going to repeat you. And that's a really important part of developing language skills. She's got different buttons on her paws. So one of her paws will talk about healthy foods and animals. The other one is going to tell stories. If you press on her collar, you can sing her a song and she'll sing it right back. So it's really, really great, builds those conversational skills, and really progresses language development.
When does that arrive?
That one is also fall.
Very cool. Also in the line at Leapfrog is something that you're calling the Leap Builders Store and Go Dump Truck.
We launched our Leap Builders line this past year, and we've had so much success with that line. It's it's smart blocks. It's a building block line, but we've infused technology, which is really, really fun. So we've got the foundation of the tried and true building block play pattern, but then also we've got this technology which keeps kids coming back to it. It's really great. You plug in one of the different blocks into the Smart Cube, and it will teach about different curriculum. So we knew that we wanted to maintain the momentum with the success of the fall launch. So in spring, we're going to have a dump truck, as you mentioned. We know construction vehicles are very, very popular. And so we've got this store and go dump truck, comes with 13 pieces, 10 different double-sided learning blocks. You can pop them in the front of the dump truck and they shoot to the back, and then you can dump all the pieces out, which kiddos love to hear, like the crash and the clang of all the different pieces go. But you can also take the front of the truck and the dumping part of the truck off and build on the base like a traditional building block play, which is really great. There's so many different ways to play with this item, and that one is $19.99, and the line is for 2+.
Tell us a little bit about the technology being used in the smart blocks and the interactivity.
Absolutely, yeah. So most of the different play sets or building sets come with we call them a smart cube. And then any of the blocks that are the learning blocks, they have images on them. So for example, for the store and go dump truck, it's going to teach different construction curriculum and shapes. So if you plug in like the caution sign, and you plug it in, you take the little block and you plug it into the smart cube, it's going to say, this is a caution sign. It is also a triangle. And they'll also tell you the different colors of the block. And then what's also really great is that there's a motion sensor in each of the Smart Star units. So when you're building on the set, it can feel that you're building, and it will keep the kids engaged and provide different encouraging statements like, keep building, you're doing a great job. It's just really, really engaging.
Lots of fun stuff coming along from VTech and Leapfrog. Tiffany Lavery, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Fred. It's always a pleasure.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C-Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.